Please adhere to YouTube selected guidelines before viewing the content of this video. I do not encourage or condone any products, actions, or behaviors shown in this video. All videos are produced in a safe, professional, and controlled environment. Please do not attempt to replicate any actions performed during video. All actions are performed by professionals.
Alright, so today I'm going to be smoking a cigarette before the rain. In about 10 minutes, it's going to start raining according to my phone's weather app at least. And before it starts raining, I want a cigarette. I haven't had too many cigarettes today and I need to up my numbers, but I'm probably not going to want to do that while it's raining outside and possibly pouring and being really windy. So because I have 10 minutes to spare before it starts raining, according to my phone's weather app at least, I figure that I should probably go ahead and have a smoke right now and, well, smoke a cigarette before the rain. And so as such, that's exactly what I'm doing today. I have a pack of Marlboro Reds from Italy with me right now, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get it all opened up, and let's go ahead and get one of these cigarettes out. And I do think I should probably go ahead and get my lighter out of my pocket and go ahead and get to smoking much more quickly than not, because if I take my time, it might start raining on me, and that would not be very good. It might ruin my smoke after all. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get to smoking, and let's go ahead and smoke a cigarette before the rain. Yes, sir, you know what I'm saying? And man, oh man, I needed those last couple hits. I did indeed. I'm already feeling so much better, getting some nicotine flowing in my bloodstream, no complaints. Besides the fact that it is apparently going to be raining in a few minutes, it is actually quite nice out here. It's about, I'd have to say, 67, 68 degrees Fahrenheit right now. It's a little bit cloudy, so it's not particularly bright by any means. In fact, it's actually pretty dang dim out here. And overall, it just feels really nice, not only due to the lower temperature than not, but also due to the fact that it's a little bit windy right now, and so I'm getting that wind on me, and man, it's just feeling great, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that besides the fact that it's about to start raining, apparently, sometimes phone weather apps cannot be trusted though. But basically what I'm trying to say is that besides the fact that it's apparently supposed to start raining in a few minutes, it is a pretty nice day to have a cigarette out here today. And overall, this is very solid smoking weather. Now, y'all might be thinking that smoking a cigarette before the rain is a pretty simple experience with not too much going on. But there's actually a lot more going on than you might initially think. Because if you're trying to smoke a cigarette before the rain, you need to, well, smoke a cigarette as quickly as you possibly can. But you also want to enjoy the cigarette as much as you possibly can. You don't want to rush through it to an insane degree. So I'm actually finding it somewhat difficult to kind of take my time, yet at the same time not take too much time to smoke this cigarette. I want to enjoy it to the fullest degree because I might not go outside to have another cigarette while it's raining, but I also want to make sure that I don't take too long so it doesn't start raining on me. There's a lot more going on with smoking a cigarette before the rain than one might initially think, I'll acknowledge. Although I guess if you don't care to get rained on, it doesn't really matter all that much how long you take. Personally though, I'm not the biggest fan of smoking a cigarette in the rain. If I'm under an umbrella, that's one thing, but I don't have an umbrella with me today. If I'm undercover, that's one thing, but actually being physically hit by the rain while I'm smoking a cigarette is just not my personal thing, I'll acknowledge. I don't like getting water, I don't like getting rain all over my cigarettes. After all, water puts out fire, cigarettes need fire to burn, and the fire is what gives me my nicotine, so if the water hits the cigarette and makes it go out, that's no more nicotine, and then all of a sudden it's hard to relight my cigarette because it's all wet because of the rain. But it's solid smoke. Solid smoke, I'm not gonna lie. I am not minding it by any means I will acknowledge. It's giving me my nicotine, it's tasting okay, and it's doing what I needed to do, which is to be a cigarette that I smoke before the rain. Thankfully, it hasn't started raining quite yet. We had about, I'd have to say, 10, 11 minutes before the rain at the beginning of this video. We're at 5 minutes and something seconds currently, so I might have just barely enough time for another. We'll find out. We'll find out if it actually starts raining or not. I'm thinking it will. It's been looking like it's going to be raining all day, but phone weather apps be lying. Will I find out at the end of this video that my phone weather app was lying and that it was inaccurate and that it actually isn't about to rain? It's possible, I'm not gonna lie. Phone weather apps, they do be lying. Meteorologists, I mean, no offense, but they do be making me think it's gonna rain, and then it doesn't rain. Let me just leave it at that. I am gonna have another one though, because I think I have barely enough time for another one. So I'm gonna have another one. Should have barely enough time to smoke this cigarette, as long as the rain actually comes on when it's supposed to come on. Let's get back to smoking. Yes, sir, you know what I'm saying? I didn't do a very good job lighting this cigarette, but that's a-okay. It's burning perfectly fine. And I just realized I need to grab myself a thumbnail for the video, so let's go ahead and do that real quick. Hopefully one of those will do as a screenshot for the thumbnail of the video. We will find out. It is getting breezy though. It was breezy when I first walked out here, but I'm feeling like it's getting a little bit more breezy. Feeling like it's getting the slightest bit more breezy. I don't know. It's hard to tell. I am getting a nice buzz though. That first cigarette got me a little bit of a buzz. This second cigarette though, it's just exemplifying that little bit of a buzz to the fullest extent. No complaints on my behalf. Excuse me. I am kind of glad I low-key smoked the first cigarette a little bit faster than I, in all honesty, needed to, because now it's given me time. It's given me the opportunity to smoke another cigarette before the rain. And what's better than smoking one cigarette before the rain than smoking 2 cigarettes before the rain? Well, I guess that would be 3 cigarettes before the rain, maybe 4 cigarettes before the rain, or maybe 5 cigarettes before the rain. But that's not possible today because my pack is now empty, besides a little bit of loose tobacco in the bottom of it. But I guess I could technically roll that into a cigarette and then smoke that as well, but I don't know if there's quite enough for that in the bottom of the pack. Nor is that something that I'm Words are hard. Words are difficult. Nor is that something that I am planning on doing today. I don't have any rolling paper or filters with me today. After all. It is nice out here, though. It is nice. Just looking around at the scenery. Lots of green. Can't complain, can't complain. I am buzzed though. I am now quite buzzed. And I think I can say with confidence that after this cigarette, I'm gonna be set to chill for a little while. I think the rain is supposed to last like about an hour, hour and a half. So I think after this cigarette, I'm gonna be chilling. I'm gonna be perfectly fine to not go out for another smoke while it's raining. Although it will still be very tempting to go out for another smoke while it's raining. And it will be tempting to run by the gas station and get myself another pack, because I am actually all out of cigarettes now, and that is something I do need to do. I might low-key do that. While it's raining or after it's raining? Or after the rain? I'm not sure. But we're 11 minutes into the video, and it hasn't started raining yet. The phone weather app is not the most accurate, but I have faith that it will start raining sooner rather than later. And so as such, well, I think I can say with confidence that I still have smoked a cigarette before the rain today. And yeah, that's all there was to my second cigarette. I'm gonna go and stub it out, and I think that's all there was to the video. Did I successfully smoke a cigarette before the rain today? Well, it's not raining quite yet, and so as such, I'd have to say I successfully accomplished my goal, plus I also had another cigarette as well. No complaints on my behalf. Hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video today where I smoked a cigarette before the rain. If you guys enjoyed watching, of course, make sure to check out my Patreon, my book, my merch, everything like that, all in the description down below. Check it all out, of course, and as said, like, subscribe. Highly recommend. Appreciate y'all watching this video where I smoked a cigarette before the rain. Until the next one, y'all, stay safe and peace, and have a great one. I'm gonna go inside, and I'm gonna get out of the rain before it starts. Have a great one, y'all. Yes, sir, you know what I'm saying?